Alright mates, another day, another adventure. Guess where we are? We're in Fortaleza, North Brazil. Just took a long ride here, 2 days. But yeah, I'm just going to do a tour of Fortaleza now. This is the centre of Fortaleza, walking tour. Just got up at my hotel and we're going to walk that way about 1 hour to the beach. This is the best place in Fortaleza. Curaçao Beach, the very nice beach is that way. Where it's pointing now, just over those buildings over there. And Curaçao Beach is pretty much that way. Fortaleza is a bit smaller than Rio de Janeiro, so it's easy to get around to the beach. It's much more convenient. So yeah, it's downtown to the beach. So it's a bit like Miami here. It's not like. Olá, tudo bem? Just doing a video. Yeah. Primeiro tempo aqui. Oh, muito obrigado. No, gonna beira-mar, Fortaleza, de cima, praia de cima. Muito obrigado, senhor. First English speaker I speak. That's what I love about Brazil. They just come up to you and just happy and just speak to you anytime. Yeah, I'm really happy today. I don't know why. I always get paranoid when I'm happy, really, in case you feel like something bad's gonna happen. That's what usually happens when you're happy. You usually get too secure. You usually gotta watch out because you gotta trust your gut instincts. But yeah, I think it's because I've escaped from Rio de Janeiro. I've been training all year in Rio for kickboxing competitions and just. It gets a bit intense in Rio de Janeiro. I'm usually go from city to city. I used to travel a lot, but I've been a long time in Rio de Janeiro, and that's why it feels so good to get out because I'm used to traveling always. So yeah, this is Fortaleza. I love. Actually, last time I said here, I actually preferred Rio de Janeiro, but this is much more peaceful. This is like Fortaleza is like a flatter, less adventurous, but more chill, more happier place, not as dangerous place as Rio de Janeiro. So it's like Rio de Janeiro, but toned down, but in a good way. Because Rio de Janeiro gets a bit too intense, a bit too stressful. Everyone's fake there. Everyone's trying to live there, and like it's the place to be. Because you know England and America is going down the toilet right now. So everyone's trying to go where the best place are, but Rio de Janeiro is still dangerous. You spend 1 second in the sea, you have everything robbed. You know, you go to the wrong place, you get stabbed, raped, murdered, anything. You know, by a bunch of dirty, smelly guys that really desperately need money. Which I don't blame. I actually have some love for them because when I got robbed, even in Rio de Janeiro, I was actually kind of say, oh, it's my own fault. They deserve the money more than I do. You know, well, they don't deserve it, but they're struggling there on the streets. I was homeless myself, so I know it feels like. I was homeless for about 2 months. When things were hit the fan. When I rented my flat out and I rented my apartment out, and someone changed the contract to kick me out of the apartment. So yeah, this is yeah, I'm actually happy to be in Fortaleza. It's just so good to relax. All the training in Rio and all the adventures, everything in Rio is just non-stop every day. So it's good to come to a place like this. This is more like kind of Miami a bit. This is just when you get to the beach anyway. It's much more chill. It's much more flat. So Rio de Janeiro is all mountains, up and down, non-stop up and down kind of place. And really fascist, really racist against gringos and everything. That guy just came up to me then and really polite and nice to me. Usually don't find that in Rio de Janeiro, in some places anyway. Usually some just always trying to get money off you. Like they're trying to pull you, they even grab you and stroke you and pull you for money and everything. So yeah, that's one thing I gotta say about Rio. And Brazilians, I keep forgetting to say, is that Brazilians stare. They stare at you a lot. Like they don't have any, like in England and America we have this social bullshit kind of it's kind of nice to, you know how to be polite to each other, you know how to be gentlemen, you know the rules of society, you know, keep your distance, don't get in anyone's space, don't stare at people, you know. Brazilians don't have that at all. They stare, get in your personal space all the time, get very loud. It's probably not, like I put everything down to the diet always. You gotta look at the world, you gotta look at society, what's feeding them, what they're being fed by TV and food. So yeah, they constantly drink coffee. Like sometimes drink coffee 8 times a day. Even like the MMA star Paulo Costa drink coffee 8 times a day, and it's a good thing because it makes them really happy and really adventurous also, but also makes them, you know, a bit overbearing sometimes. Only sometimes, you know. Well, quite a lot of the time, especially if they're on the streets a lot and they're desperate for money. They'll do anything to get money. They usually rob you. They usually don't care, like, because you got to see from their point of view. If they're robbing you, they're on the streets. So if they kill someone, or if they have someone punch them, if you're a gringo and you get really annoyed and you punch them, or you attack them for trying to attack you, then they'll end up in hospital, or you'll end up. Alright guys, here we are. Made it to the beach. It's another day. It's tomorrow. It's the next day. So yeah, I was in the city, all the way down there last time before this. But yeah, I reached my hotel. Yeah, it's a different hotel. It's much more cheaper. I was in another hotel yesterday. So we've got Panhandle water, like Florida water here. So it's much more like kind of light bluish compared to Rio de Janeiro. Some parts of Rio anyway. Because we're almost near the Caribbean. So yeah, I was saying before, yeah, a lot of people are raised, I mean, especially in this day and age, by school, and told you who to judge and who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. And even if not by school, by Disney movies, Disney movie teach you who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, everything. And that's what people judge by and indoctrinated the whole entire life before being free. And they just